I'm dating a broke guy, and it really, really sucks because he has the best personality, hands down. I have so much fun with him, but it's like it's gotten to the point where right now I'm not doing as financially well as I normally do.
So you're a broke girl dating a broke guy. You're not dating a broke guys. You're two people that are broke together. Don't put that shit on him. Shit, you broke too.
Well, maybe he's the reason she's broke.
Maybe. You know what?
Let's
My
find
bad.
out. Let's
I'm
find
sorry.
out.
So in the past, like we have taken trips, but I've paid for the trips, I've paid for the hotel, I've paid for the rental of the car. If we've been to concerts, I've paid for the tickets. He does what he can when he can, but he doesn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? But he does what he can when he can. But it's gotten to the point where it definitely sucks because I'm not doing as well financially. I can't afford to do things for two people. I can't even afford to do things just myself right now. So because I can't afford to do things for two, we actually don't do anything. We haven't done anything. Like if I'm being for real, for honest, like in September, for my birthday month, he does celebrate me around those times though. He does celebrate me around the holidays. He does.
You caught that? Did you catch what this broke girl said? Repeat it back to me.
He doesn't do much, but
No. She used a very important word in there. She said, for my birthday month.
For my birthday month, he did.
Now, I could be wrong. But a birthday month sounds
when
like...
you're broke, a month is crazy.
Hold on, let me Google birthday month because I think I know what it means, but I don't know.
My birthday month.
For a broke girl, that is a crazy thing to...
My
For
birthday
anybody,
month.
I think it's like such an attention whoring thing to take 30 days out of a whole month to be like self-absorbed about celebrating yourself constantly and have people celebrate for you with gifts and shit. And
I got a birthday 2 weeks. Why? Because all the people in the different realms of where I work wanted to wish me happy birthday. The celebration lasts because I got different circles to go to. But I don't expect people to buy me presents for 2 weeks. It's my birthday! When was it? 12 days ago?
just, you want to know how arrogant this is? Just think. You know, Americans proclaim that America is the greatest country on earth, and all they get is 1 day for their independence. This bitch gets a whole month and she broke. The greatest country on earth gets 1 day.
Celebrate me around my birthday, but yeah, it's been October, November, December, January. So for the past 4 months, me and him, we just been like sitting ducks. And yeah, it sucks. Like, it's crazy because I don't think, like, I feel like females come online and talk about, like, look what he bought me, look what he got me.
Get rid of social media. You just want to compare yourself to other people that you don't even fucking know. You're comparing yourself.
Yeah.
You see how dumb that is? You are comparing yourself to people you don't know.
It's like the ones that are dating the broke men, we don't talk about it, but it's like, no, I mean, I don't know. There has to be like a conversation about it, and it really sucks.
Who are you talking to?
Why are you triggered?
Oh, man, je sais pas.
Okay. All right.
Man, if my girl would have done this, like you're broadcasting, you telecast the thing there.
Your financial situation.
To your financial situation to people you don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, it is bad. Okay.
It's crazy. And you ask me why I'm triggered? I don't even know why you're not. Put this on me.
Because I've already realized that this generation, they document everything. They document their period cycle. They document their own financial. They document themselves committing crimes, nigga. They document themselves stealing money. They document themselves defrauding banks. They document it and they're like, here's how you guys do it. And they get 20 years in prison. Am I shocked that a bitch said, my boyfriend's broke and I hate it and I can't wait to tell y'all. And you guys should feel bad. Am I shocked?
But you're a bit triggered, so I'm okay.
Because I feel like it's kind of getting to the point where if I'm not the breadwinner, or if I don't somehow make my life lead me up to making income for two, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to be with this person, and it just really sucks because like I said, he has like the best personality hands down. So I'm on here to ask, what do I do? And don't be too cold, like don't be too rude, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my narcissist ex-boyfriend who made way more money than I did, and that wasn't the answer. Like, so it's like, where is the common ground? Like, and obviously I do have a little bit of fear, like if I stay with him during this whole time and I continue to help out, is he gonna just walk away when he does better? It's just, it's so scary. It's so crazy because it's like, I really, really like him, and I really, really, really like don't want to like not be with him, but at the same time too, like I'm too effing old to do this shit. Like I've already spun around this block a few times. Like
Yeah, what happened to tell your friends shit?
Yeah.
What happened to Dear Diary? What happened to like, hey girl, what happened?
Broadcasting this shit is wild. But you did that, I guess.
You know what I will say, and this is personally just a me thing. I just don't feel bad for poor people when they've just finished telling me how they just took a bunch of trips, paid for a bunch of rental cars, a bunch of hotel rooms, and now they're poor.
Yeah.
Like, there's just something about it for me where it's like, when I was broke, would I take trips? Sure. But they were budget trips, recognizing like I didn't have that much disposable income. So if I have a down year or down months, like all this luxury that people are telling me I can afford, I can't. So I'm staying in a hostel. I'm staying in stuff where whether I take this trip or not, my budget for the next couple of months is not going to be affected. But the way she talk about money, the way she talk about all this stuff and paying for her partner, like, why are you paying for trips for two people
that
he's
can't
not
afford?
pitching in much in, and you're not sure if you got financial security for the next year over? There's just something about the irresponsibility of people and how they spend their money and how they go from like doing okay to like absolutely poor. And you listen to some of their decisions like, bitch, I didn't even do that when I was twice your income. How the fuck are you making these choices with half of mine? It's just, there's something about it that I'm like, yeah, listen, times are tough, but you know what's tougher? Your decisions. That's the real toughness. That's the real crisis for you to overcome. Not your ability to make money, your ability to overcome your own stupid financial decisions. The way that you spend shit. Like, when I listen to her talk, just from the little bit I had, I'm like, I can already tell this person's not good with their money. And also, like the idea of paying for my partner's trip with me, if I'm like abjectly poor, I'm not doing a trip where I'm going to be spending a lot that can put me at risk. Why are you paying for two people when that's a risk for you? And then afterwards, crying about the consequences of the worst case scenario that was very likely even a year then. I don't understand that. You always knew this could be a possibility. If you didn't, then you don't know how to manage money, and that's what you need to fix. Stop worrying about how he broke years or whatever. And if he's dragging you down, don't take him on trips. If you can't afford it and also have a lot of disposable income afterwards, don't take him on trips. I don't know. It's just, it's something about that really bothers me. And if you want to, you and your partner can still take trips. You guys can drive an hour away. Go to places where you guys got family so you can stay with them. There's all kinds of reasonable things where you and your partner can have cool experiences and not spend a lot of money. But you telling me you can't afford trips to pay for hotels, car rentals, flights, like, don't take those trips. There are trips you can take that are budget material.
Boy,
so
you sound triggered.
yeah.
Why are you triggered?
I'm triggered by poor people keeping themselves poor.
The thing that happened is,
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
and
understand
then
100%.
worsening their situation.
I understand what
That's
I'm
what
saying.
I'm poor.
But the thing is that the thing that you're saying, everything that you're saying right now, oh, you could drive an hour, and those were not an option. They were not an option. You know why they were not an option? Because her net neutral, her comparison is people online. Girls she don't even know. So she's trying to compete. It's like all them kids are trying to compete with rappers with the chains and shit like that, not knowing all them chains are rented and stuff like that. So now they do all these bunch of fuckery to have those chains and end up in prison because they do fraud and this and that and that. All these people are renting their jewelry. The same thing whenever, you know, I call that the Beyonce effect. You know, you're going to have a whole ass track and girl talking about, oh, my single ladies. Meanwhile, she's not single. But you buying into that. You buy into everything that's going on social media. That's the norm. No, it's not. It's all fabricated. Mm-hmm. So it was never an option. She gotta compete with people she don't even know. And don't even care.
You preaching.
I'm just saying. Anyways.
She took down her account.
Yeah, of course. She was getting flamed. Accountability is hard in the streets when you belong there.
Now, listen, dating a person who doesn't make money, for some people, like, you know, she talked about how dating a rich person wasn't the answer because, like, that person didn't treat her well. Like, yeah, obviously being treated well is more important, but also having a partner who can pitch in is important. Man or woman, if you don't make that much money, having a partner who doesn't want to work and doesn't really pitch in or really can't afford to, especially when you're in your 30s, like, it's just not a viable option. You need somebody who can help financially. So it's okay for her to not be okay with dating somebody who's abjectly broke when she's in her 30s. That's a respectable thing. Going online to talk about it, absolutely
Crazy.
not. Talking about your partner and how I need solutions, people, while this shit could go viral at any second, absolutely
Crazy.
not. You know, I'm not mad at people for wanting partners who could financially contribute. Okay? But the three things that stood out to me is like she has no judgment considering she posted this fucking shit online while in the relationship. Not after she already broke up with him. While in it, looking for solutions to fix things. I guarantee you if this guy can't afford to pitch in much and he's treating you really well and he's a really good stand-up dude, he probably don't feel great about the fact that he can't pitch in financially well. Mm-hmm. Anybody who's a good person who sees their partner breaking their back and they struggling and they really can't afford to help, you're not going to feel great, man or woman. So you make him feel... it's just...
Broadcasting this shit?
It's just,
trash.
But then just her talking about money and the way she talks about it, I can just tell she just don't spend it right. Like, you're financially struggling and all this shit, but your nails look like that? Those are expensive fucking nails you got.
180.
Those are designer-ass looking nails. It's just something about, and maybe this is just my immigrant background, or so maybe my mom raised me, okay? But if you are poor, all right? If you are poor, but you are trying to live the life of a rich person, I have no ability to feel bad for you. If you are paying for stupid fucking luxuries like streaming services, or you want to get premium tickets to premium movie theaters, or you want to just do all this stuff that's unnecessary spending, none of it in a vacuum is a big deal. But my mindset is people who are willing to spend on these little luxuries on a consistent basis while poor are willing to spend on a lot more, and they don't actually take their finances into consideration. That's been my experience in my life. If you're poor and you're trying to get yourself out of that situation and you are working hard, you are not paying for a lot of these luxuries. You will get the cheaper version almost all the time. But a lot of the people I see, they just don't do that. So, I don't know. I just don't get it. That's it. Anything else?
Nope.
Nothing? Nothing?
My man.
That's it?
There's nothing else to say.
I feel it inside of you. What's the disappointment that you got?
It's not even disappointment.
What is it?
It's just the people, like, what they think is the neutral and what they think is a norm.
Sure.
What they think is a norm is stupid. No, it's not the norm. Get off your social media, people.
Gotcha.
Get off there. Stop.
Yeah. You lose weight?
A bit.
I see it. I'm serious. I see it.
All right.
It shows. Look at this little glow up. Hey, nigga.
It's not a glow up.
It's a glow up.
Maybe I'm dying.
It's a glow down.
Maybe I'm dying.
It's a glow down,
Maybe
but you
I'm
glowing.
Maybe I'm dying.
Maybe. All right.